Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are reviewing set number from Aliexpress 15. This is a Lego set. We all know it's a Lego set. This is the Lego Bank Modular 10251, the Aliexpress version. So now that we've got that out of the way, we can dive in. We're going to talk about it. And the first thing I want to start with is the directions. These directions are junk. Not really good, hard to see, hard to tell the colors apart, hard to tell what brick goes where, really small, bad coloring. They needed to change the ink in the printer when they printed these. Not too good at all, possibly the worst directions I've ever seen. That being said, I was able to get through it, as you can tell, and everything's all right in the end. But one problem we had at the very beginning, I do want to show you, is the base plate. This is the base plate that came with the set. I couldn't use this. This is after I tried to straighten it out. It was worse. It was originally curved like a banana. This thing is just absolutely awful. I don't think I've ever seen a worse base plate. And it's really flimsy too. I mean, I can nearly stick my finger underneath it the way it's curved up on the edges. So lose on the base plate. Base plate bad. But I was able to change that around, put a different base plate in that I was able to pick up. And here we are with the new and improved base plate added in. This is a 2-story set with a roof. It's interesting. There are some cool design aspects to this. But before I get into the design aspects, I want to talk about missing pieces. There was only one missing piece to this set. It was a missing 1x1 dark gray tile. Now we did have some extra pieces. So there was some extra, but that missing tile, as small a piece as it could be, it wasn't a game breaker. I could have built the set without it, but I was able to find one in my collection about as inexpensive as a part that there is, so not a big deal, but it wasn't complete. Along the way, I found a lot of other missing pieces. This set is broken into multiple bags that go into classifications. So there are a bunch of bags that are in part 1, a bunch of bags in part 2, a bunch of bags in part 3 and 4. So going through, there were pieces missing from step 1 that eventually turned up later on in bag 3 or bag 4. And then there were some things that were in bag 1 that weren't needed until step 3 or step 4. So I can't count all of that. Frustration, yes. Worried that you're missing parts, yes. But the parts were there. Not a major hassle, but if you get one, be wary. Parts might be, wait a minute, I'm missing a 1x2 tile. Well, maybe it's in bag 3. Hey, wait a minute, I'm missing this. Well, maybe it's in bag 2. So keep that in mind. Now, on to the good stuff. The good stuff is all Lego related. This is a Lego design and it's solid. It's a good Lego design. A lot of little interesting features, a lot of great greeble work along the roof line, along the front. Unbelievable greeble work. 5 minifigs in the set altogether. We have 2 of them. We have a mom and her daughter who won the big check prize. But I don't know, mom looks kind of shady to me. Maybe she's up to something. Who knows? So we've got various other things out on the front. One feature that's interesting that I don't entirely like is there's a pulley system to lift things up. But the problem is the pulley system doesn't really, there's nothing to pulley up to the roof. There's nowhere to go in with the pulley system. It's interesting. I've seen such things in real life. This is a 100% a real thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's more for decoration than for play value. I can live with it like that. I think that on the inside, on the first floor, there's the bank itself, because this is a bank after all. The teller windows, I think, are magic. The way they did the teller windows, they're only connected by 1 stud, but they are solid. It's great, and it looks like an actual teller window with the plexiglass. When you go into an actual bank, I've seen teller windows like this many times. They hit it home run. I love it. The laundromat, I think the laundromat's great. There's a whole inside joke with laundering money involved with that too. So it's interesting to have the laundromat attached to the bank, and there are a few interesting little play features going on in there. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but there is definitely interplay between the laundromat and the bank, which is interesting. Moreover, the bank does have a vault down on the first floor, and the vault is actually set up really well. I love the way the vault is built. It's got a cage across the top that you can open up to get access into the vault. There's a vault door, and by turning the knob on the vault, you actually can shut the vault and lock it, and turn the knob to unlock it, the great big handle to open the vault door. I thought that was a really cool touch for a bank. Every bank I've ever seen has something like this. It belongs, and they have it, and that made me really, really happy. Now up onto the second floor, we have offices. It's office space, nothing too crazy down in the offices. We got a nice staircase, so good detail work in the offices. One thing that's really cool though, and it's going to be very hard to see, is there is a chandelier hanging from the ceiling, and that chandelier is magnificent. I really like the design on it. It really stands out. I've seen a lot of good chandeliers lately, and that's one of them. There's a wonderful skylight across the top of the building. Again, more good Greeble work. But one thing that's interesting is there's a chimney that goes up to the top, and you can take a minifig, drop it down the chimney, and it will gain access to the vault. There's a secret way into the vault. So it looks to me like somebody might be casing the place for a robbery. Better be careful. So I think this is a pretty good set. Lego did a great job. Aliexpress copied it. You could save a lot of money by buying the Aliexpress version. I did. The bricks themselves weren't awful. I was actually pleased. Not as many scratches as I found in a lot of my Aliexpress sets that I've purchased. The clutch power is actually pretty good, right about where it should be, which surprised me. Usually it's a little too hard, a little too soft. This one's pretty much just right. User mileage may vary. I think that with all the little added features, the clock on the front, the ladder for the janitor, the bucket of water, the tree. The tree has a weird design, but on the set it looks good. When you're building it, this is going to look like garbage. But when you actually build it and it's done, it looks good. I like it. So all in all, I'm going to give this set a 6, but it's going to have a bump again because of the money savings. If you can get this as an AliExpress set, you're going to save a considerable amount of money on this older Lego set that's been discontinued. So it's a 6, but I have it and I like it. So that's a solid 6. Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you down the road.